Aunt, how you doing? So, here's the idea. I wasn't in the mood lately to go live. I'm doing it tonight, but I haven't been in the mood lately because I just wasn't in the mood. I was relaxed and everything, you know, taking it easy, but now I'm back. So, I want to tell you a little bit about my day today. It's a little bit different this time. So, I went to the store. I was driving, you know, the usual, but this time I went to the gas station. I got myself a couple of scratch-off tickets. But see, never get into that because it's all right. All right, Aunt, there's no, I'm trying to entertain you too. Yeah, so you know, just relax, you know. Hey, what are you writing? Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Do I write in the, all right, I'm still here. So yeah, sometimes, oh, it's all right, the weather today. It was a little bit on the cold side. It's a little bit on the cold side today because I was in the pool and the wind was blowing. So, you know, it gets a little cold because when you're in the water, you feel when the wind hits you, it's like, feels like ice. I go under the water when there's wind. It's funny because like today, so what I was saying before, today my day was a little bit different because, so instead of going on, you know, I did the usual drive and getting up, getting hamburger, whatever. This time I went to the gas station with my father and we got a couple of scratch-offs, $55 worth to be exact. But here's how I did it. I got 10 $1 tickets, 4 $5 tickets, 4 $5 tickets, and 2 10s. So I did that. You want to hear how much I came out with? I came out with $17 back. So I lost $38. See, my expectations were that maybe I'll win more money. I'll win a big pot. You never know, but that's not how it works. You know, it's don't gamble like that. It's never good. You'll lose all your money. It's never gonna work. But remember what I'm telling you guys. I want you to like this video. I want you to comment in the chat, and I want you to share this with your friends and subscribe because, you know, every little bit helps, I told you. And so for the people who weren't here, I took a little break because, you know, I haven't been in the mood to, you know, do videos and stuff. I just want to relax a little, you know, just take a chill pill, you know, and so I went driving today, you know, like I always do, and I was driving. My dad said I was driving like a maniac, and I gotta not be as aggressive because I'm a little bit aggressive because I was driving, right? Because, see, where I live in Matamoros, in PA, where you're driving around, there's kids walking in the middle of the street, and it's like, you know, what are they all doing? Like, move out of the way, you know, the streets for the cars, grass is for the people. And I was going like going around them like that, but you can't do that, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know. So just gotta take a chill pill when you're driving, you know. You gotta do the right thing, because if you don't do the right thing, you can't drive, you know. Yeah, so with those scratch-offs, so the ones I won on were, instead of so I lost 4 out of it was 5. I told you it was 10 $1 tickets, but there were like 2 different kinds. So it was 5 of one kind, 5 of another. So I won on each one, not like 10. I won on 2 of them. So 1 from one group and 1 from the other. Free ticket on both of them. Cheap. And then the other ones, it was there was actually a $5 ticket that had a car on it, that you could actually win a car. I didn't even know that you could actually win a car like that, but on a scratch off. I thought it was only money, but I'm like, how wrong I was. But I didn't win on none of those. I got 2 of those ones, and then I got a neon one, 2 neon $5 ones, and I won 5 on one of them. And then the last ones, it was like a green one. It was like Big Cash or something. I got that, and I won $10. So I spent 20, won 10, because I was 2 20s. But, you know, that's the thing what I'm telling you, you know. don't ever get into scratch-offs and gambling and stuff. I mean, sometimes, you know, me, I like to do it and stuff just because I'm thinking, oh, you know, I could win. What if, I'm just saying, like, what if you win $20,000 and change your life changer, you know? But life ain't about money, because when you're like that, see, how it works is if you work slow and hard, slowly and work, hold on. If you work slow and very hard, then you'll be able to make a living and do it the right way. Like gambling and getting scratch offs, it's not gonna work out. If you are like, if God blesses you and you win a big pot on a scratch off, that's good. That's a good thing for you. But you know what the problem is? The problem with that is, if you look at a lot of people that played scratch offs and stuff, you know what happened to them? They lost it within a year, and then they ended up being homeless. That's what happens. See, people got the mindset that when they're gambling or whatever, and they do it, you know what happens. Did I glitch out? I'm right here. So I'm sorry if I glitched out for us. Hello. I'm sorry if I glitched out for a second. I just glitched out for a second because I opened a different page. But what I was saying was, what happens is when you do that, like people who won millions, they ended up being homeless within a year. You know why? Because they quit their jobs and they felt like they didn't have to worry about anything no more. But that's my advice to you. If something like that ever wins and you win the lottery, don't ever quit. I mean, don't ever quit your job. Don't think, oh, I'm free now. That's it. Let me quit my job and that's it. Don't ever do that, because that money's going to go down little by little by little with no other income. And once that money goes away, then that's it. Then it's over. What are you saying, Mikey? You're good now? You just lagged for a little bit? No worries, James. All right, thanks, Mikey, for the assurance. It was just because because sometimes I open another page or something just to look at something, and then sometimes it glitches out, you know? But that's what I'm saying. You see, never get into gambling, because sure, you might win, but the odds of that are, you're more likely to lose than you'll win. Like let's say the odds of losing is like a building, and then the odds of winning is like a garage. Winning is like a garage. It's like lower, that it's like 1 in 4 that you'll win something, even a little something, you know? Spend the $10 on a ticket, win $10 back, you know? That's only 1 in 4. The rest of the 3 is you get nothing back. But, you know, it is what it is, you know, you just got to do the right things. See, that's what God wants, too. He wants you to, he says, work hard and do it slowly, like build little by little. Don't gamble it all away and try to get it in one shot, because when you do that, you know what's going to happen? You might lose everything. I mean, in my opinion, if you want to, like, go gamble a little, like get a couple of scratch-offs, go to the casino or something, just for fun, I mean, why not? But it just don't, I would never ever bring all your money. Don't bet no house, no car, none of that, because if you lose that, then you're done. Like, look at my office right now that I'm in. I could say, all right, you know what, put this whole thing, here's the keys, put this whole thing on the roulette, on the red color. They get black comes out, forget about it. Then then my office is gonna be my room. No more this. But even worse, people bet their houses too. Imagine that, my office would be on top of a tree. I'd be a bird. I'd be like one of the birds laying eggs in a nest. That'd be my office. But yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. You know, you don't do that. But remember what I told you guys. I want you to like this video, comment, share, and subscribe, because that every little bit helps. And I'm surprised, like Mikey, for example, if you're still here, I'm surprised that you found out I was going live, because I didn't put the link on the school story or anything, or my story. I just decided to let people come, whoever was here or whatever. But yeah, you know, it's good. And I don't know if there's like any more comments besides that after Mikey said that, but because I know, so I told you, sometimes my end isn't that good, but all I see is the four comments over here. That's it. So I don't, just want to make sure, you know, because if I'm ignoring anybody, I'm not trying to. It's because I don't see it, you know. Sometimes, you know, my phone, you know, sometimes my phone, you would think my phone is my friend. It's not. I have your post notifications. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Mikey. Yeah, it like shows you when I'm going and whatever, right? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, yeah, because you subscribe. When you subscribe, it tells you. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But Yeah, I'm just doing the usual, you know, in my office, relax. I might be going back to Brooklyn next week. I was gonna go today, but my grandma, she was sick. She wasn't feeling good, so I ended up I'll probably go next week or the week after. So, you know, it's good. Hold on. Yeah, so you guys hear me now? Hold on. Just wait for the timer to go. Hold on. It says 10. All right, guys. Yeah, sometimes it does that. It does that. Like if I go out for a page for a second, then it goes, "How you doing, Aunt?" It's the way I say it all the time when I greet somebody. Everyone says, "Hi, James. Hi, how are you?" I say, "How you doing?" That's my greeting for everybody. How you doing, bro? What's up? Yeah, so that's it. But I'll tell you, a lot of times, not only today have I done scratch offs, like I remember, but sometimes you could get a lot of money too. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I spent 50 one time, right? Yeah, it was, or maybe it wasn't. Yeah, it was 50, something like that. Yeah, and you know what I did? I had 50, and there was this one $10 ticket. I got a ×5 multiply. I won $50 right there. That's what could happen, but never do that though. Don't get into that unless you want to do it maybe once in a blue moon or something. Just like, oh, what the heck, you know? Like, just if you have pocket change or something, you want to do it, you do it. But but it's a waste of money. It really is. I mean, you know, you're not working for that money. You know what it is? There's an old mafia term. There's good money and there's bad money. Good money is money that you got sincerely. Bad money is money that you got from ways that you shouldn't have got it. I'm not saying gambling is like bad money, but it's like, you know, it's not really your money, because it's like, I can't explain it, but you guys get the idea what the thing I'm trying to say. Hold on. You know what it is? I'm just trying to tell you guys, you know, because when you work little by little, you're gonna get somewhere, you know, because when you gamble and win a big pot, that pot isn't gonna last forever. But if you have a job that's coming every now and then, that's income, then that's actually giving you something, you know, because that's what's gonna give you a little bit of money, you know, and keep it going. It's not just gonna, like, when you gamble, you win on a scratch off. Let's say you win $50,000. You got that $50,000 right here, but it's gonna go down little by little by little by little. Especially when people quit their job, forget about it. Then that money's gonna go away. 1, 2, 3. You don't think it would, but people, they don't spend the right way. Like, you could buy a luxury car, $50,000, and then what happens? Then you got nothing no more. Then it's all gone. But remember what I'm telling you guys. I want you to like this video right now. I want you to comment and I'll respond to you, and I want you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Remember, every little bit helps if you want me to make more lives like this and everything. But yeah, you know, it is what it is, you know. You got to do what you got to do. And see, me, another thing, you know what else is bad? Gambling is bad, but you know what else is bad? It doesn't have anything to do with gambling, but it's just something I thought of. See, because I know some of you are in school right now, and, you know, like with the AP classes and stuff, advanced classes, how you get summer work. I got 4 AP classes, and I didn't even start. Well, I started some of it that I had to do, but work, some of it I didn't even do yet. But, you know, it's never good to procrastinate, because that's procrastination. If you have, I don't care if you have A pluses, bro, you procrastinate, your grades are gonna go like this. That's what's gonna happen. That's what'll happen all the time, because believe me, I've been doing that. I've been procrastinating since I couldn't walk. I've probably been since I was a baby. I've probably been procrastinating. I mean, I told you, sometimes I gotta go in and out. Hold on, I just gotta wait for it to go. Hold on. Sorry guys, I told you, you know, sometimes I gotta look at something for a second. So I'm just, if I go off for a second, it just goes off for like 1 second, and that's it, you know, like when it lags like that, that's what happens. So what I was saying was, never ever procrastinate, because when you procrastinate, your grades are gonna go like that to that. Because believe me, I've been procrastinating since since I was sleeping in a crib. That's how long I've been doing that. And believe me, it's never going to get you anywhere, procrastinating, because I had all A's, right? I started procrastinating later when I had a lot, and they went down. They started going down to B's and C's. That's what happens. Never do that. Sometimes, I feel like I should be taking my own advice, but I really don't. Because, like, I'll give you an example. Let's say you're reading hold on. Let's say you're reading a book of some sort or whatever. Let's say you got a 100-page book to read, right? What would you rather do? Read, let's say your book, you have an essay due on Thursday night, right? You do that, and what would you rather? Would you rather have the book, would you rather read 10 pages Sunday, 10 pages Monday, 20 pages Tuesday, whatever, to split it up? Or would you rather read 100 pages Wednesday night? Like, it makes it like, when you procrastinate, it makes it like your life very difficult. That's just what happens, from my experiences anyway. I mean, there's been times I couldn't even finish it all, and then when you don't finish it all, that's when your grades start going. It's like a roller coaster. It goes like, it reminds me of the Thunderbolt in Coney Island. It goes like this, and it just stops at the top. You have a decision to make. It stops at the top. It can either go up, down, or it could keep going up. You want it to keep, with us situation, with grades up, you want it to keep going up. You want that Thunderbolt to keep going up, that cyclone roller coaster to keep going up and up, to keep going up and go sky high. You don't want to ride the roller coaster and make it go down. Pretend there's nothing but the ground as it goes down. That's it. You got to keep going up and up and up. You'll reach heaven eventually. Just think of it that way. That's what you got to do. My point I'm trying to make is, just never procrastinate, because that's bad, I'm telling you, there's 3 things to life. Not 3 things to life, there's more than that, but there's a couple of things. I'm telling you, always be with God and always have a relationship with God. That's gonna help you live a purposeful life and a pleasing life to Him, and get you into heaven and everything. But not only that, there's 3 big things I say. Number 1, don't smoke. Don't start smoking when you're 16, whatever, to look cool, because not everybody, but it could get you in a bad spot. If you don't have money and stuff, and you start getting money, and you start trying to borrow money from people to get it, then you might be homeless. I mean, it could be bad. And then no drinking, because if you drink, then like, you could, as a teenager, you could try to look cool, you could start drinking and driving. It's bad. And don't get into no business with the mafia, because if you do that, then you'll have to stick with them, do what they tell you. And then let me tell you, in the mafia, there's only one way to get out of the mafia, and you know what that is? To be carried out. And you guys could probably guess what that means. If you don't, stay innocent. You don't want to know. But it's good, you stay out of all that stuff, and you'll be good. You gotta live, but live too. Make friends, go out, have a nice time in life. Just put your priorities, set your priorities straight. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do that, then you're gonna get somewhere. And you'll do the right thing. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm back. I told you sometimes I go in and out. But yeah, don't get into none of that stuff, and then you'll be good. That's what's going to happen, It's good, You go to school, you go to college. You don't have to go to college. You could go to trade school or something. Like, give you an example. My uncle, he's a plumber. He owns his own business. And you could go to trade school, like and be a plumber or a carpenter or anything like that. You still make good money. See, this money, it's still good, But what I'm saying, don't ever become a degenerate gambler where you're like, oh, you know what? Let's have it land on red and say, all right, here's my keys for my office. Put them down. Come on, go on red, and it lands on black, and you lost that. But there's people who do that. They lose that, and then they would go to their house keys and put that down and be like, all right, Here, I put my house keys down. Land on black this time, and it lands on red. Like, you know, like, I'm just giving a roulette example here. That's roulette. Basically what that is if you guys don't know, it's like there's a wheel or something. There's a wheel, and the ball drops, and it could go in any spot. There's numbers, colors, patterns, anything. You could bet on anything you want. It could be broad, like colors, or it could be very, very specific, like a number. So, that, and then when that happens, you can either win or you lose. That's the idea. Hold on. Yeah, so you know. How you doing again, Aunt? But yeah, so never do that, you know. Listen, I wouldn't want to give this baby up. You wouldn't want to do that for gambling, you know. Everything, you know. You know, you do what you gotta do and everything, you'll be good. That's what the thing is. So it's 10:40 now, you know, I'm a little bit tired, but I'm not that bad. But see, when I ate dinner a little bit before, and let me tell you, I have the weirdest food combinations ever. So you know what my dinner is that I eat? I eat a hamburger, right? What kind of car do you have, James? It's a Hyundai Elantra 2012. Hyundai Elantra, see, you hear it? Wouldn't want to give that baby up. What I was saying before about the gambling and stuff, you would never want to do that. It's a Hyundai Elantra 2012. Nice car. Thanks, Mikey. But I gotta start learning how to drive it too, because you know I could drive, but you know what it is. I gotta get the hang of it. I was driving around today. My father told me I was driving like a maniac. He said, "What are you doing?" Because I like to go fast. That's just what I like to do. And a lot of people, when it was in Matamoros, people were looking at me and they're like, they were like, give me dirty looks. I should have went like this. Hi, hello. I should have, but, and then, because you know what it is, in Matamoros, if you guys don't know, people, they're in the street, right? They're walking right in the middle, and I'm like, come on, what are you doing? Like, I want to slam on that horn is what I want to do when they do that, but I don't, because, you know, in Pennsylvania, they say that's rude or whatever. I mean, I don't understand that, but I don't know. So, yeah, they were, so, I'll give you an example today. Two girls, they were on each side of the road. Like, one was on this end and one was on the other. Everybody else, you know what they would have done? They would have like been like, oh, okay, let's stop. Let's go very slow around them and let's wait for them to move. Let's wait for them to move gently, whatever. Well, not me, pal. I'm not waiting for you. You know what I did? The girl was over here. They were like this. I went right in the middle. I went zoop, right that. Like, I ain't waiting for you to move in the street. You ain't supposed to be there in the first place. Like, you know. I mean, they say, don't get me wrong. Pedestrians have the right of way, but if you think, oh, look at me, I'm so tough and cool. Oh, I stand right in front of this car. Yeah, you ain't standing in front of my car. I'll put on the horn for 10 seconds. I don't care. That's what it is. So, you know. So, if you guys didn't see, look, I'm going to show you some of the controls on the car. Look. If you want to see, look. So, this is my favorite part about the car right here. They got the nice blue radio station, and they got the 1042, the clock, and they got all the blue. See, blue is my favorite color. It's always been. You know, it's very nice. And that's how that works. So, if I want to put the radio on, change the channel, I just press that, watch it changes for me. And then, that's the volume, you see it? And then, mode and mute, I'm not sure what that does. This is cruise control right here. So if I put that on, let's say I'm on the highway or something, I'm driving. Let's say I'm going 88 or something, right? I'm there. I don't want to keep pressing the gas to go keep maintaining my speed. I could just put it in cruise control and it'll go for me. I could just sit back with my arms crossed and fall asleep if it's in a straight line and just be like that, you know? Don't ever do that, I'm just telling you. I'm fooling around with you, but yeah, that's how that works. And then, yeah, you can't see the mirrors, but look, if you use this, you could take the mirrors and change the mirrors around, like move them. You could do that, like, that's a cool feature. And then on here, you got the, hold on, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm pressing something. Hold on just 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, so, and these are the lights on top, but there's like a bug in there or something that's in there. It's not outside, it's on the inside, but you got that, and then I could shut these off. Look, I could shut these off, the lights, and you don't see me that much, but the blue lighting gives it a little bit of light, so I'm gonna do that, and whatever, and so, what else is to show? So over here, you see how there's the tire light on? That means that the pressure or something's no good. But this car, it's faulty, so you can't, it's not that good, the light. That means, usually that would mean that the tire's flat, you need to go check it out, whatever, but this sensor's off, so you know, it's not that good. But look, these blue lights can actually go off. Look, but you see how there's no lights on over there? Look, I could show you a little bit right, where is it? Yeah, look, right here. I can shut this all off and those lights come on. You see that? That's the high beams, low beams a little bit, and then back to the regular lights. You know, it's nice, you know? Nice car and everything. Usually people just go in their cars to drive around. Not me. I sit in it like it's my bedroom. Especially at night. I like doing that, you know? It is what it is. But let me tell you, you know, for the school year coming up and everybody going to college and stuff, you know, you're gonna be entering a new life soon. You know, you're gonna start growing up, being an adult and everything. But let me tell you, you know, don't ever forget about God, because He's always gonna be there for you as long as you stay with Him and you talk to Him. Always be with Him. He'll help you. Let me tell you, He'll always be with you. If you're ever stressed out or in a hard situation or whatever, just go to Him and He'll help you. Because there's situations that humans can't always help you with. You know, I'm not saying for me. I'm saying for everybody. You know. That's just the reality of things. But alright, look, let me show you how another thing works. Look, I can put the air on. Look, and the lights come on again. Look, it's nice. And then let me know in the comments. You want me to show you the horn? You want me to show you how the horn goes off? It's a pretty loud one, I'll tell you that. But alright, if you want to let me know in the comments, you let me know. But look, I got it on eco mode right now. You know what that means? What that means is that there's not as much noise. What am I talking about? That means there's not as much gas being used because I think it's like lower or something. All right, Mikey, I'll do it for you. Ready? This is the horn. Ready? Let's say there's a bug on the screen or something and I want to get it off. Like that. You see it? That was it. So I bet the whole neighborhood heard that, but too bad. You hear that in Brooklyn all the time. So, you know, get used to it. People, not everybody's sleeping at 10 o'clock, only 10 o'clock, you know? I remember my friend told me, Mikey, you know him, Ian, he told me that he heard this horn from his house, from where he lived. I was like, no way. He said he did, but I don't know. I don't actually know, Mikey, if you heard it or not, because you're actually not too far from me. You could have probably heard it if you were outside. But, maybe not. But, yeah, it's cool, you know? But, when you're driving, you know, don't be like me. You gotta be patient when you're driving, and... Yeah, that makes sense, Mikey, you didn't hear it, because you're inside. But, maybe he was outside when he heard it. But... maybe, you know, maybe I got a loud horn, you know, because there's certain, just to give you perspective, I mean, there's people in Pennsylvania, there's Pennsylvania beeps, and then there's Brooklyn beeps. Like, Brooklyn beeps are, they last, 10 seconds, and Pennsylvania's, beep, beep. That's how it is. I just noticed that, because I'm in Brooklyn a lot, and I hear the way they do it. Let's say, over here in Pennsylvania, there's a deer or something, whatever, there's big beep, beep. In Brooklyn, somebody's crossing the street. Honk, beep. That's what they do. Yeah, so tomorrow they're gonna get. Oh, so the other day they went to get this car fixed. So look, I want to show you. You see all this? This is all. Some of this is gonna be gone because they're gonna be putting a backup camera in. I mean, see, you know, everybody would want new things. I'm the opposite. I want everything old. I like old stuff. So what I like to do is, I told them I don't need no backup camera. I don't want all that. But they did that, and they said we gotta get it because it's safety, whatever. I personally don't like it. I would rather just have a regular, I wouldn't be bothered having a 1972 car. It wouldn't bother me at all. And yeah, hold on just a second. Yeah, so.
Hi, Discover. It's Jennifer Coolidge, and your cashback match has inspired
All right,
me.
Great. We love doubling the cashback you earn at the end of your first year.
hold
I'm
on.
doing everything now. Double dating. I'm double
All right, sorry guys. Just I went out again, but look, I'll show you again. Look, I'll demonstrate for you. Look, it's about 10:50 right now. I'll demonstrate to you. Look, I was telling you about, I did the horn before, but I'll tell you this. See, there's two kinds of beeps. There's Pennsylvania beeps and there's Brooklyn beeps. Like, Brooklyn beeps are crazy. Pennsylvania beeps, like, let's say, I'll demonstrate to you right now. Look, watch. Let's say there's a deer. We're in Pennsylvania. There's a deer in the middle of the road, right? You know, let's just give him a little beep like that maybe. But now a Brooklyn beep is like, let's say there's somebody driving too slow. I'm in the car with my Uncle Jimmy. Oh, what is this guy doing? Come on. Like that. You see that? Like the difference? See that? I just hope my mother don't come out because she heard that, but I hope she didn't hear that, but you know, that's the idea of it, you know? But I'm telling you though, when I drive, I always use the horn when I drive. Everybody looks at me, but that's just how I drive. So, you know, but let me tell you, when you drive, you got to be patient, because if you're not patient, then you're not going to be a good driver. That's the reality of it. But remember what I'm telling you guys. I want you to like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. I want you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Remember, always keep your notifications on if you want to see more lives like this, because remember, next week I'm going back to Brooklyn, and when I go back to Brooklyn, I'm going to be showing you around the neighborhood. Maybe I'll show you the pier too if I go around there, because the pier, you could see everything from there. You could see you could see Jersey, the Newark airport. You could see the airplanes taking off from there. You could see Staten Island. You could see Manhattan. You could see a lot from there. I remember back when I was a kid, when I was over near the pier, I used to go over there, and I used to fish over there, and I used to catch these little fluke fish. You know what a fluke is? A fluke is like a little fish, it's like a little silver fish, and it goes like, it's like a little, kind of looks like a bait fish a little bit, but it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, that reminds me, actually, when I was fishing, I went fishing the other day, right? And I've been catching this tiny little fish. It's about the size of my finger. You hold on. You want to hear what it was? It was a largemouth bass. You wouldn't believe it. You know why? It was a baby. It was a baby that was there on, it was like born this year. That's what it is. When they're small like that, you would think a largemouth bass be, hold on, like from there to like there, like big, but like, no, it was like this big. It was like little smaller than my finger. That's how big it was. That's how small it was. Hold on just one second. Yeah, so, you know, you do what you gotta do and everything, but what I was saying before, you see, hold on. Just waiting for the clock to change just to make sure it's working, because it's frozen. All right, yeah, so sorry I went out again, because I told you sometimes I have to come in and out to look at something, but sometimes I don't know if you guys could hear me or not, what I was saying before. Oh, I just gotta wait a second, I want to see the clock. That happens because when I go in and out, sometimes I go out and I lag or something. I don't see it lagging on my end, of course, but on here it does, and the clock freezes. So I don't know if you're hearing me or if you're not, you know. But that's what I'm saying. So, like, you know, those flukes, I remember I used to catch crabs, lobsters, right on the pier, 69th Street. I think it's on, no, not 69th Street, right next to Shore Road in Brooklyn. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but that's where it was, Shore Road. They got a lot of houses over there, let me tell you. A lot of nice houses, mansions. You gotta be, hold on. You gotta be a millionaire to live there, because houses in Brooklyn, let me tell you, they cost money. But remember what I'm telling you guys. I want you to like this video right now. I want you to share this video with everybody. Tell other people I'm on live. And I want you to subscribe to my channel, because remember what I told you. Every little bit helps, and it's all appreciated. But yeah, what I was saying was, you see, there's also now over there in Brooklyn, where by the pier, they have a ferry too. It goes from you could go anywhere from there. You could go to Staten Island. See, look, just to give you perspective. Hold on, let me just put it in a phone holder. See, look, just to give you perspective. So let's say I'm right here. My hand is Brooklyn, right? The pier. So coming from my perspective, Staten Island is like on this side, right? So Brooklyn's back here, and Staten Island is like, I could see it from looking this way. But Manhattan would be facing this way, and I'm over here, and Manhattan is over here. So you could see that from there. And then if you look all the way, way down across the ocean, you could see all the way like down there, and I'm back here. You could see the New Jersey Turnpike in Newark. You could see. It's cool though, you know? You see different things. Guys, I don't know if anybody's still here or not, but it's telling me again 0 people. I mean, I don't know. It's the way it works, the phone. It just kind of, I don't know. It's the numbers are off. That's what always happens. But yeah, so you know what it is. It's cool, but they got a lot of things in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, you know? Yeah, so it is what it is. But you know what I like too about the scratch-offs and stuff? The scratch-offs, they have different ones in different states. So like the ones in over here, they're not going to be the same ones one in Brooklyn or in Jersey or in anywhere like that. But all states are the same though. So like if you go in Brooklyn or if you're in Staten Island, you know, it's going to be the same no matter what. Hold on just a second. Yeah, but you know, it is. Alright guys, sorry about that again. It went out again. I told you it goes in and out. That's what it does sometimes. But I want you guys to let me know in the comments if anyone's still here, because I don't know if anybody is or isn't, because it doesn't say anybody is. But I told you my numbers screw around sometimes, so I don't really know. I don't know. You know, it is what it is, but yeah, it's nice, you know, everything. If I go back to Brooklyn next week, then I'll make, see, you always see me in my office in my car, but that's not how it is right now. Well, I don't know. Is there anybody still here? I don't know if I should keep talking or not, because it's saying there's nobody here, but I don't know. I don't know if there anybody is or not. Let me know in the comments if you want to. You know? I want you to let me know. You still here, Aunt? You still here, Mikey? Anybody? I'm not sure. All right, I'll give it to like 40, and then maybe I'll go off if nobody else joins. If I don't see the number thing go up. Oh, all right. So I'm getting a thing that now it's saying 3. So it said I'm getting a message that said 3. So what I was saying was, it went from what I was saying, you could see from the pier a lot of different things. You could see the Jersey Turnpike all the way down. Now let me tell you, the New Jersey Turnpike, it is not the most cleanest place. Let me tell you. I mean, over there, because I pass through there a lot. Wait, Ann, what are you trying to say? You know? Oh, I always say you know when I'm talking. You know, that's just what I do. But the Jersey Turnpike, that place is nasty. And when I tell you nasty, I mean nasty. Because you know what there is all over there? There's factories, there's sewer plants, there's dumps, there's all industrial. That's what it is. I remember, let me tell you a story. I remember we were on our way to my uncle's house from Brooklyn in Jersey. And we left, right? We go over the Goethals Bridge. I don't know if you guys know where that is. We get off exit 3A to go to the New Jersey Turnpike on 95. As soon as we get off, we start smelling a smell. It's like you could smell the pollution. That's how bad it is. And it's all gray, the sky, like, forget about it. Like, you could, when I tell you you could see the pollution, believe me, you could see that pollution. That pollution is disgusting. I don't know how people live there in that neighborhood, because it's just so, like, ugh. But they say, you know, when it comes to the smells and stuff, you get used to it. But I don't know. It's so bad, the smell, that when you get out of it, it actually lingers and you could still feel it. That's how bad it is. But it is nasty. Ugh, I don't know how people live there. But even Even, you know, Staten Island too. Staten Island's okay, but sometimes in the summer, if it's like really hot, it could actually smell over there too. But that's because there's a dump there and everything, and there's a dump over there. Staten Island is home to the world's largest landfill in the world. Hold on, what did I do? Yeah. So yeah, Staten Island's home to one of the world's largest landfills in all the world, called Fresh Kills Landfill. You know, there was a rumor that you could see that thing from space. There was, it's not, I don't think it's true, but it was a rumor at one time, because that's how large it is. I think it's a mile long. That's how long it is. It's all looks like a grassy hill now, but it's all garbage. All buried garbage. That's what it is. I don't know. I really don't know how people could live in that place. Not Staten Island, but like Jersey, all over there. Staten Island's got all that crap coming in too from Jersey, the factory stuff, because the factories are right there. That's what happens, you know. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. It's nice though. You know, you got to be grateful for where you are. You live somewhere bad. I mean, at least you're living, you know. At least you're here to, remember, we're all here to serve our purpose. Even if we're not happy with the way things are, you know, we're here for a purpose. We're not here to satisfy ourselves. We're here to please God and help others. That's the whole purpose of being here. You know, we're not here to be like, oh, I want to do what I want. We have to be here for God. That's the whole reason we're here, you know. That's why I'm saying, if you're not happy with situations in your life, you know, you just got to push through and look up to God, because he's always going to be there for you. That's the reality of it. But I'm going to be getting off soon. I got to go to the bathroom. But remember what I'm telling you. If you guys didn't already, I want you to like this video right now. If you haven't already, I want you to subscribe to my channel, and I want you to share that I went live tonight, because maybe I'll go live again. And I'd like to make a couple of mentions. So I want you to follow me on Instagram, J.H747, all lowercase, and TikTok too, James H178, all lowercase, or no spaces. Remember, I'm going to say it again. Instagram, J.H747, J.H747, and then TikTok, James H178. That's gonna be all for tonight, guys. God bless you all, and have a good night. And keep your notifications